Hello everyone, welcome back to another Saturday art stream. I forgot what it was called for a second. I'm feeling better this week, so I'll be talking on mic tonight. And we're gonna get to some Gex commissions that I've been holding off. I really should have gotten these done much earlier. Gex isn't hard to draw. I just got distracted by things, but that's what we'll be doing. My boyfriend keeps messaging me. Shut up. Anyway. Yep, we're just gonna chill and listen to some music. And I got my Gex references up. And let me see. Does Discord show up? No, it does not. Okay. Because I have like references of what my customers want on my private server. I'm just giving it a quick peek. Okay. Want to hear a dark joke? Don't pay the electric bill. I see. Norb! What the fuck? You forgot to pay the electric bill for the third time! Okay, you know what? Y'all are learning here and now what that is a reference to. I'm pretty sure I have it saved. Yeah.
Norb, what the fuck? You forgot to pay the electric bill for the third time!
Hey, no problem, Daggerino. I got it covered. Let me just... Smonk! And then I'll make sure that Ilbay is A-pay.
That was a bad idea to take a sip of coffee during that. Let me just smonk! Oh, Jesus Christ. Hi, Greyhand. Yeah, that is Gex. He is one of my comfort characters, and funny enough, I got commissioned to do a couple, Gex things with him. I've just been out of the loop with actually getting started on those, but we are changing that tonight. Without further ado... Green boys for green boys, I guess. Alright, how do I draw this character again? Gnarly, I have nothing but fond memories of Gex, let me tell you. Oh, nice! It's good to hear that there are other Gex fans out there. I mean, I think he's been getting a little more respect lately. But it was always like... Gex was played up as a joke. And he's like just as bad as Bubsy and this and that, and I'm like... Have you played Bubsy? And it's just like, man, when am I gonna come across people that actually like the character and want to have like actual conversations about the character, not just as a joke? Yeah, I know, right? I joined a Gex server and very quickly discovered it was just treating him like a meme. And I'm like, this isn't what I wanted. I have since found a better Gex group, and they like to post lost media things on the character and stuff as well. They're sort of like game archivists for the series. And I'm like, that's a little better. But admittedly, I haven't been like super active in like any group that I'm in lately. I do have my own Gex server, but it's been kind of dead. And that's mainly in that I haven't been motivated to draw him in a while. And I was like kind of the only person posting art in there pretty much. We'll be driving home soon, don't start drawing. Okay. That is not what I'm doing. Oh, that's nice. Memes are fun and all, but sometimes you want to just talk about what you like about it. Yeah, I mean, like, he is a very meme trash character. His constant references and everything. I mean, that's part of his character, but sometimes I just want to, like, talk about the character and the series and everything. Crash Bandicoot. I'm not answering that. I'll decide on his face later. His head's too big. I should have been more excited when they announced the Gex trilogy finally getting its rework of sorts, its re-release, but I'm like, oh yeah, that's neat. My eyes reading that. Alright, it's too early to be weird in the chat. Oh, Gex trilogy, nice. I should have drawn something for the occasion, though. I've been thinking about my characters a lot lately, so I haven't had much room for fandom stuff, which is a nice problem to have, since I've not really thought of my characters in a long time, but I don't know, I would have liked to have drawn something about the news. It's funny though, because I'm sort of the Gex fan in my friend group, so when it got announced, everyone was messaging me, Brett, look, Gex trilogy! I'm like, yeah, I see that. I see it. I'm gonna stream them one of these days. Be it the re-release or just emulating the originals. I haven't decided yet. Does anyone have a favorite? In the trilogy, that is. My personal favorite is 3. Never played any. That's okay. They don't have the best controls. That's my biggest problem with it. Say alright! Say oh yeah! Speaking of games I need to stream. I gotta believe! You should have seen my little sister when she heard the Gex trilogy was announced. She was bouncing off the wall.
This choice. Promise.
Yo! Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it a lot. Grooving to classics, I see. Yeah, I love Parappa. And, like, I don't know, kind of controversial take, I guess. I really like the second one. I mean, it's hard to compare because, like, one is a classic, but I love Parappa too. For just how it feels like a celebration of the whole series, like Lammy is in it. And it feels like a proper finale with Jammer Lammy right in the middle. Anyway, yeah, I like X3. I like the... Whoa! Hype train, let's fucking go! As rad music's playing too. Holy shit! We got all the alerts playing. Hell yeah. Thank you so much. I think the only reason why I wasn't more excited was because, like, you know when you have phases for your favorite things? Once you get it out of your system, you're kind of dormant about it for a while. And I had already screamed about how much I loved Gex in the past a lot already, so I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of burned out. I'm gonna take a back seat from this and just see what happens. Yeah, you're like, you're hibernating, yeah. Oh yeah, people know I like Gex. I don't need to scream about it. The fight I had to go through when Limited Run Games announced that bundle for the trilogy with new merch of the character. I'm like, oh god, someone stop me, please. That I can't afford this, but I want the stuff. I didn't go through with it, but I'm just like, ah, god. Gex merch in the year 2024, 2025, whenever it came out. That was this year, wasn't it? I'm like, don't do it. You can buy it on eBay later. Let's see. Not 100% on that face yet. I didn't draw his tail. Let's see. Maybe it's like wrapped around like this. Maybe. Yeah, I really tried not to evaporate my wallet. God, I know. I don't need it. I don't need it. Definitely don't need it. Look at this dude acting like he got muscle. Oh, wait, shit, wait a minute. That's not how you draw that. It's more like that because of his tail. It's been a while. Like, it's easy not to evaporate my wallet. I don't have a means to online shop. You're lucky. I get tempted all the time. The illusion of muscle. This dude ain't got no muscle. Yeah, it's been a while. Don't know. I guess that's okay. He has no muscle, he has anchor arms. Yeah, he only looks like he's got muscle because he's got the Popeye thing going on, at least when I draw him. Oops. That's not how his arms look. They're a little slimmer than that. There we go. He's just like puffing up his chest. Suck it in. I probably should have looked up reference before I started drawing his tail like that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. They didn't specify what kind of shoes they wanted him in, so I'm just giving him like generic tennis shoes. And one of them's a little loose on the laces because he's a dumbass. I like drawing shoelaces. I don't know what it is. I just think it adds character. The tip is called the aglet. Aglet, is that how you pronounce it? Interesting. I did not know that. Yo, we are blessed with so much Unleashed music already tonight. It's spooky time, boys! Okay. He's farther away, so it should be fine. Taking all bets, how long till we hear the werehogs scream? I'll give it a week. I'll give it 11 minutes. Patrick said. Probably 20 minutes. It's such a funny sound alert, though. I said theme, not scream. Oh! That's a little trickier, because, I never know when it's gonna pop up. It doesn't pop up as often as I thought it would, but that's because, this is like a 200 song playlist, and, even if it is copied like 5 or 6 times throughout, it kind of gets buried in everything else. I'd give that like an hour. And people dropping it in as a request doesn't count. It has to be spontaneous. Though there's a really cool remix. I talked about this last art stream. Well, the one that was on mic anyway. I talked about it already. There's a really cool remix someone did that added in the werehog screams for Flavor. And I think I added it to the playlist. I'm not sure. I added it to like my current favorites playlist, but that's not one I really play on stream much, except one time when I was doing copyrighted music. Don't get any ideas, Casey. It was surprisingly difficult getting the theme in here that many times because it won't let you just copy the same video placement over and over. I had to go and actually get separate YouTube videos to put in, and I started taking drastic measures like Mr. Krabs fighting the undead while I play the werehog theme. Or like werehog theme but slowed. And then I have one in here that I added recently that's really mean. It's Rooftop Run. But every now and then it cuts to the werehog theme, as if you're actually playing it. 'Cause it's funny. You didn't resort to a Silva Gunner version, did you? Hmm. I might have. That one is a real, coin toss. Is it going to actually be Rooftop Run, or is it going to be the stupid remix version of it? I'm like, why didn't I add this before? That's perfect. It probably would have been more funny if I didn't say anything about it, but I don't know when it's going to play. Best case scenario, I'll forget it's even in my playlist and then it just pops up on stream one day. I should put a stripe on the shorts, I think. That would give it some more visual interest. Yeah. Just tweaking it as I go. It's like if his tail's wrapped around like that, then yeah, it'd be a little. There we go. A little smaller than that. I want it to be Monday already. I want my new keyboard. Hey, Needles. Yeah, RGB keyboard. That's really cool. I'm fortunate in that my laptop already kind of has one built in, and I can change the color of it, so I have one half blue and the other half green. And I didn't even know that was something I could do when I bought it. I just thought it was a cool looking laptop, and then I found out you can customize the colors. Hell yeah. My soul bleeds blue and green. Everything I own will be blue and green. I don't know if it's because I play a lot of Helldivers, but I'm starting to find Muffet even more attractive since she's a spider. Spiders eat bugs. I see. Bugs as in glitches? You should play DRG with me, it'll be fun. No real bugs, really huge ones that eat you if you don't shoot at them first. Ah, okay, so... yeah. I know barely anything about Helldivers, just that, people compare it to Deep Rock Galactic. Like it's, similar in gameplay. I wish, but I can only play it on Xbox and DRG has no crossplay. Aw, man. That's, like, double unfortunate because I actually have DRG on 2 different things and neither of them is Xbox. I have it on PS4 and PC. And that's partially in that whenever my boyfriend and I come across someone who plays DRG, most times it's the PC version they play. And it went on sale one time and I grabbed it because it was like, what, $5 for it. So I bought myself a copy and I bought my friend a copy. And she's been hooked on it ever since. You can play Peak, though. That's cool. Oh, shit. I couldn't recognize what that was at first. I want to stream Musashi one day. Just don't know when. I have quite a backlog of games that I want to get to. Yeah, I saw the Amazing Digital Circus voice cast play Peak on a charity stream. It looked silly. Wish I had friends to play with. Aww. I might get it one day and then we can play. What's your thought on Crossworlds? Have you been seeing anything about that? Winter sale, yeah. I know. I'm hoping that Crossroads goes on sale so I can get it for Christmas. And, play as Mega Man when he drops next year. That's still crazy to me that he's actually gonna be in a Sonic game that's not Smash Bros. Xbox sales always suck on like Steam. PS4 sales aren't that much better. Steam will drop things to like $5, and PS4 is like, yeah, we'll take $3 off of that. And I've been starting to think, you know, I was on the side of consoles for so long, but with my PS Plus subscription due date, and probably not gonna be able to pay it, I'm like, I don't have to do this with Steam. That's kind of a scam. Why do I have to pay a service to play with friends online on a console? Not revolutionary, I know, but I'm just like, man, I just don't, I can't afford it right now. I ain't paying $50 a month, I know. PS Plus went up to $70 a month, and that was, after I had paid $50 for it, the first time I got it, when I was getting my PS4. Then like a few months later they're like, yeah, we're upping the price. I'm like, alright. No more Game Pass Ultimate for me since recent events. Yeah. Like, I still would rather have physical copies of my games for collection reasons. I like having physical copies of things. But it's just been getting, like, harder and harder for that to be, like, a consistent thing. And it just feels kind of easier to buy everything on Steam. DRM sucks. What's that? It wouldn't be a problem if I was working, but you know how that goes. I don't know if I like that for his eye. Maybe it should be more like this. Yeah, I like that better. Digital rights management, it means if you have anything digital you need an internet connection or you have no games. Ah, yeah. It's stupid. It's a sketch, so it doesn't have to be perfect, but still. I want it to look nice. I don't know if this is gonna work, but my plan was whenever the Halloween event for Deep Rock Galactic gets announced, I was gonna pay for that month so that I could stream it with Severin when it drops. I didn't stream the Rocktoberfest because I didn't really care that much about it, but Halloween is kind of a big deal. But I don't know if they would just let me pay for 1 month. They gave me the option for it when I looked on the site, but I also currently still have a subscription, so like that might change once it ends. I can always stream it on PC though, if things go wrong. Like, the only online games I can really play on my PS4 is Deep Rock Galactic and Crash Team Rumble, but I don't really touch Rumble that much anymore. So I can't really justify renewing the subscription right now for just 2 games. And then any free games that I got with PS Plus is like, well, I've beaten those already. Or I am not interested in playing them at the moment. Is that Gex in the Cat Bat outfit? No, it's similar, but it's not the same one. Rip Cat Bat outfit that I still don't have, and it's in like tier 300 something. God, I need help getting to there. Wear coconut bra. I mean, the flowers cover it up. Like, I don't know if you'd even be able to see that. Yeah, I got commissioned from somebody on Twitter to draw Gex in a bunch of different outfits, and that was one of them. I'm just like pulling it up as a proportion reference, because it's been a while since I've drawn him. Probably not Lamau. I never did draw Cat Bat in the Luau outfit with Chef Engine making smoothies. at the bar. That was something I wanted to do. I thought the colors looked really great with each other. Those two costumes, respectfully. Damn, that would have been sick. I might still do it. I just don't have a reason to draw Crash art at the moment. That's the skin that Belle uses for Cat Bad. It's a cute skin! I want it! But I also don't play Rumble that much. It's gonna take me ages to get to it. Oops, why'd I do that? To be fair, no one's playing Rumble that much. You're not missing out. I know, but I like getting things. I like 100%ing things. I did a lot of dumb shit in multiverses for things that I knew I wasn't gonna use. Until I finally gave up. I'm like, you know what? This is not worth my time. If I don't get it, I don't get it. It is not worth all this online bullshit. Still haven't gotten to 500. Really? I could have swore you would have been there by that point. By now, that is. Hey, Peak is playing. Yeah, let's go. It's a good boss theme. I spent too much time playing the game when it had support. When support ended, I was hella burned out. Yeah. I went and bought the battle passes too, even. But I did sort of a cheat sheet with getting character bundles to save half off. And the one time I didn't buy the battle pass was during the Raven season. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. That was the only one I missed. And I guess, like, didn't the last one... No, you didn't have to pay for the last one, I don't think. I miss good Rumbles. Screw Activision for screwing over TFB. Yeah. The only BP for MVS I didn't get was the 4.5 one. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Had no interest in the game when Marceline came out. I like Marceline just fine. But she quickly became pretty annoying to fight against. Like most characters in that game. Yeah, the fucking elbow. The fucking elbow drop. God damn, dude. Oh, it's one of those nights where it's gonna play Spyro and nothing else. Why does this keep happening? I honestly think the burnout stemmed from being bummed about Toys for Bob's forced into support. Maybe. I got into Rumble kind of late, so I didn't get to really experience it like everyone else did. it wasn't dead yet. I was excited for the Spyro event, but it didn't come out at the time I thought it was going to. And then it just kind of died after that. If I had a nickel for every time I played a online Crash game that had a Spyro collab and then immediately died after, I'd have 2 nickels. And I'm not talking about Nitro Fueled. You were a day late. Did On the Run really die after? I think it more accurately died after the Dominoes crossover. I kind of forget exactly when it ended, but yeah, really hyped for the Spyro event that came out. And then the Dominoes one was really funny. And then I don't remember what happened after that. You can play as Crash with a pizza hat. Like a Domino's worker outfit. It was funny.
That man told me stop calling, but I told them. I told them.
God, you know what's sad? I actually had a very similar thing with Crash on the Run that I did with Sonic Crossworlds, in that there are 2 separate battle passes. There's the free one, and then there's the $5 one. And on one of these events, you get Evil Crash from Twinsanity. You get a skin for him at the very end of the pass. And I'm just looking at him and I'm like, I don't need it. But like, I'm like, it's Evil Crash though. He's my boy. But I can't do it. I can't do it. So I didn't. I instead like paid for the battle pass when the Spyro event dropped, because of course. But I'm like, damn it, I haven't had like a proper Evil Crash skin in a thing. And it was in a mobile game of all things, but I'm like, nah, I can't do it. Did this remix just use adult music? You know, that's the second time someone said that. I don't know what the song originally comes from, but yes. Yes, it did. I'm still sad about the Chef engine recolor that we didn't get in Rumble. Yeah. Yeah. I still think about the concept art that someone did for Academy of Evil being a level. And I'm like, man, that would have been sick. I would have appreciated that. And like, have Evil Crash as a skin. I don't think we really need him as a separate character, but like, as a skin for Crash, that would be sick. Kinda, but they did a world overhaul, removing a lot of future content. You failed during a run, you were booted back to the main hub with nothing. Radio silence, I can make old hams. I see. I see. Speak of the devil. Oh my god. You know, I wonder what Whiplash would have been like if they had an a cappella soundtrack. I don't think Whiplash is as zany as Twinsanity, but it kind of has like the same brand of cynicism to it. Like, I don't know, it could be interesting. Though I do really like the more grunge sound that it has. It's very fitting. Yeah, just keep it like that for now. bumped the mic by accident. From what I've seen, while everyone slams into the Dragonfly, they still try to defend it one way or another, unlike Wrath of Cortex. I've been seeing a lot of that with Sonic 06 lately, too, for some fucking reason. You know, the game that people still, to this day, do not shut up about being the worst thing ever, and the reviews for it get longer every year. Now there's people defending it because, God forbid Ian Flynn write for a Sonic game. It's just like the worst thing ever, that even 06 looks good in comparison, apparently. Yeah, Wrath of the Cortex wasn't good. I like the tornado level. I thought that was a cool idea. I wish everything else was executed better. And while there's no hatred either way, it's the exact opposite for Twinsanity and Hero's Tale. What do you mean? It's like, I've seen people be really mixed about Twinsanity. Are you saying that people don't defend Hero's Tale? I don't really know what the consensus on that game is, other than rightful anger on how Bentley's character is written. That's like the extent of it that I know. It's me, I'm a Twinsanity hater. Yeah, I know. Aside from Rock Slide Rumble, that shit slaps. Yeah, I love the slip and slide music. Hero's Tale and Wrath of Cortex are the ones that are considered to be just there. Yeah. I met Jess Harnell at a horror convention a couple years ago. I know I brought this up last time when I was talking about conventions, and it kind of dawned on me, oh yeah, he was both Crash and Spyro at one point. I should ask him about it. I didn't get a chance to. Didn't get a chance to. Like, Jess isn't one of my idols or anything. Not in the same way meeting Jason Griffith was, so I didn't have anything grand for him to sign or anything. I just got a picture with him. But thinking back, I'm like, that would have been kind of cool if I did, like, maybe a Crash and Spyro piece for him to sign. But I also, like, didn't have much money at the time, so a picture was about all I could do. He was a cool guy, though. Now, if it was Tom Kenny, on the other hand... Holy shit! Because, like, SpongeBob has been one of my #1 loves for years. And it was much later that I found out... What do you mean he voices Spyro? What do you mean he voices Spyro in 2 and 3? That's silly. Like, when I was younger, that is. Like, that's been knowledge for a while now. And, of course, like, other voices he does. Very glaringly obvious voices that he does. But, yeah, it would be cool to meet Tom Kenny one day. Is it weird that I would like the ending to Dawn of the Dragon to play at my wedding? No, I don't think so. I don't know how it ends, though. Not really. That's the exact opposite for me. I knew Tom Kenny as the Spyro guy, but had no idea he voiced SpongeBob. That's funny. It's like, SpongeBob's like his most iconic voice ever. And then people kind of find out later, oh yeah, he was also in this, and in this, and in this. Damn, he was everywhere, what the hell? And now it's like I barely get to see him in anything, and I think that's Nickelodeon's fault, just like being stingy with him. But like, I don't know. Remember when he was like pretty much every other character in Rocko's Modern Life because he just had that versatile of a voice? And now he's like almost exclusively doing SpongeBob. It's sad. And of course he voices Spyro whenever some new Spyro thing happens. But still. Tom was the voice in 2, 3, 6 Reunited, Nitro Fueled Rumble, also for 5 and 7. What the hell was 5 and 7? Yeah, I know he was in 4. And obviously, like, all the new stuff with Reunited and beyond. Sorry, I'm blanking. Yeah, wasn't it you who said that Enter the Dragonfly is technically, Spyro 6? 5 and 7 were Season of Flame and Attack of the Rhinox. Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't think I ever picked up on that. I watched a playthrough of those games, but I must have forgot. I kind of put handheld games in their own separate category. I still refer back to them as far as, like, world building, because I think Spyro has really cool world building. And any new info I get on things I can add to my own personal headcanons, then I'll take it. Like, that's something I went over in a previous stream already, but how, I was talking about how there was a world in Shadow Legacy that's, I already forget. No, I was saying Enter the Dragonfly takes place in the Forgotten Worlds because of, how many used assets they repurpose from, Spyro 3. Hi, Crispy. Hey, Crispy, are you down to play, Nicktoons Unite with me when I'm done with, my current visual novel? I've been meaning to ask you about that. I haven't been super talkative on Discord. So I know, like, we planned for that a while ago, but I kind of got sidetracked with other things. Enter the Dragonfly never got an actual number. Blame Kingdom Hearts for the order not being numbered. Yeah, like, Enter the Dragonfly always was just, like, obligatory, like, number 4 for me. Because I never really paid that much attention to the handheld games. But, I mean, it makes sense as far as, like, how they're released. Oh, of course, I haven't played the game since we last played, so I'm gonna be ass, but we can play. Yeah, no, it's fine. I just, first, the excuse was I was waiting until I finished my thumbnail for it. But then it was kind of like, well, I'm really in the mood to play this game, so I think I'll play that first. And that'll give you more time to be prepared, I guess. But I'm like, okay, I've been saying I was gonna play Nicktoons Unite for at least 2 months now. I need to actually get to it. And, of course, like, you don't have to always be there to co-op with me, but the invitation is there. Because I think it'd be silly. You gotta get Crossworld soon. Steve just came out and SpongeBob drops next month. I'm waiting for a sale. I can't pay that much for a racing game. I have got to get it before Mega Man drops. I have to. Oh, you said Nicktoons. Oh, for sure. I thought you said All Stars Brawl for some reason. No. Nah, I don't really feel like touching that game for a while. I don't really have a... I'm sorry, I can't speak. I haven't really had a reason to play it in a while. I'm down for anyone who, like, gives me an invitation to play it, but I'm fine with not really playing fighting games at the moment. Yeah, Nicktoons Unite. And I feel like it's the perfect time to play it because Dice of Destiny just came out. And I'm also really sad about that. Like, why are you $40, dude? I wanted to buy that. Waiting for you to get Smash, I know. I'll get it one day. I hope you like Spyro 3 music. Someday in the next millennia. I'm broke! I don't have the money to buy games willy-nilly. I have to plan for this shit. Commissions only get me by so far in life, man. I know you're messing around. Be down to help you pay for Crossroads when I have the money. You'll also be able to get the Mega Man stuff separately when the release is. Yeah, that's true. I did see that the DLC is separate from the actual game. No Werehog mention though. Sega. Sega, I swear to God. They want to upset me personally and then also give me Mega Man at the same time. I mean, if you want to help me pay for it, you can commission me again. I don't want to just take people's money. I have to earn it first. I'll make a video about Mario versus Crossworlds and you'll do the thumbnail so you have an excuse to draw Sonic again. Hell yeah. That works. I know how to draw Sonic. I know who that is. Mario I've drawn like twice. I've drawn Mario a couple times. Actually, I drew Mario for a recent thumbnail, so like that's really funny. I am not mad at the thumbnail commissions. I think that's hilarious. I'm slowly becoming the next, I forget his name, but like Ant Dude and Nitro Rad really like commissioning that guy. Kevin. In the next couple of years, you'll see my art all over the place. It'll be Modern Sonic this time. Last time you drew Classic. Yeah, I mean... Sonic is still Sonic, though. He just looks a little different. But yeah, no, I can draw Sonic. I would hope I can draw Sonic. I've been drawing him since middle school. Not constantly, but, you know, that's quite a long time to draw one character. I love how you draw him. Thank you. I try. Lots of pizza tower tonight. I think he's trying to tell me something. I'll stream you eventually. Honestly, anytime I need a Sonic thumbnail, I might just hit you up. Yeah, sure. What if I gave him blue shoes? Or maybe I should change... Maybe I should change, like, the color of his, shorts. I don't know yet. I'll figure that out later. I'm playing Fortnite again because they added Scooby-Doo. What? No way. That's funny. Multiverses can't have Scooby-Doo, but you know who can. Look at Discord. Sure, I can do that. Yeah, I think so. Oh, that's not Discord. Not the Sonic minecart. No way! That jumpsuit's really cool though, actually. What the fuck? That's silly. The Sonic minecart. Yeah, he's pretty cool. Yeah, what about the Minecraft? I know there's a festival for that going on right now. Check DMs one more time. Okay, hold on. That's cute! I like that. It's an Amazon box. That's cute. I miss customizing cars. I miss it a lot. I want to customize cars again. Crossworld customization's amazing at Crossworlds. I know. It's not fair. Alright, sweet. That's 2 down. Alright, the other one he wanted was, what was it, like Gex wearing a kilt and something else? A kilt and boots with an axe. Okay. Alright. How am I gonna do this one? A majority of my playtime was in the garage. That's gonna be me when I get Crossworlds. I'm just gonna customize cars for 3 hours. And then play online when the events happen. I could have him holding it like this. I don't know. You made the Batmobile, B-Dasher, Kevin Levin's car, and a car based on Upgrade from Ben 10. That's cool. I do too. I like Shovel Knight a lot. I was sitting here thinking, do I have a reason to stream Plague Knight's story again? Because it is October. But I don't want it to sit in purgatory like my King of Cards Let's Play did for a year. I recently started replaying the original as well as the DLCs. Yeah, I really like King of Cards. I think that one's my favorite as far as gameplay. But also Plague Knight is my boy. But Shovel Knight, the original story, is like so well-rounded and everything. We are blessed with Shovel Knight tonight. Wow. I did kind of realize too late, though, that maybe the battle themes aren't the best thing to listen to when drawing, but I kept everything else that wasn't intense. Just beat Shovel of Hope, Plague of Shadows, and I just started replaying Spectre of Torment. Cool. Yep, it's a good series. Do you have any thoughts on Mina the Hollower? That's supposed to come out soon. Why does a knight have a shovel? Why not? It's silly. Whose grave is he digging? The Order of No Quarter, apparently. So not his, good to know. Nah. I think Spectre of Torment is my fave in terms of gameplay, but the relationship between Plague Knight and Mona was so fucking cute. Yeah, yeah. Plague Knight is such a silly little guy. Curious on why Spectre of Torment's your favorite. The ending of Shovel of Hope wasn't satisfying to me, but the end of Plague of Shadows was so good. The final boss was also better. Huh. I like the symbolism with Plague's final boss and how it's a reflection of how he sees himself. Like, I think that's really good. And it's a cool design and everything. But there's just something so pure and simplistic about the love between Shovel Knight and Shield Knight that I really like. Especially, like, if you stay during the end credits. Whereas Spectre, we already know he's gonna be an edgelord with a deep past, and he has like a chip on his shoulder, so I'm like... I went in knowing what to expect, but what really grabbed me about Spectre of Torment was the side quest with Red, finding his love, Scarlet, helping him find her skull, which is Spectre Knight's main collectible. I thought that was really cool. I'm bad at minigames. Well... King Knight's story really took me by surprise because, like, he's the least sympathetic of all of the knights. How are they going to spin his story to be anything compelling towards his character? And they really honed in on him just being an asshole. And it was fantastic. I really like what they did with King of Cards. I would have loved to have seen more campaigns on the Knights. Mainly, I would have loved to have seen one for Tinker Knight, because he's my other favorite, besides Plague. Not much is known about him, but he's another just silly little guy. Mechanic. Makes these big machines and everything. I think he would have been really interesting to see, but, you know, only so much they could do. And really, that was the case of them having all this funding, too much funding to where they were able to actually make more than what they've set out to do. So asking for more is silly. I'm honestly satisfied with the ones we got. I am too, I am too. I'm not disappointed that we didn't get more. I just think of, like, what it could have been like if we did get more. Because, like, I've made this comparison before in that the knights for Shovel Knight are very reminiscent of the Robot Masters in Mega Man, in that they each have their own theme going on with them, and it in return like builds onto the lore of this world that they're in. So knowing more about them in turn sort of gives more world building, and I think it would have been fascinating to see more of that. Again, like, I was not expecting to like King Knight's campaign as much as I did. I saw the lineup and I'm like, why is King Knight getting his own story? What the hell? This guy, you could have chosen anybody else. And you chose this asshole. Not this fucking remix. This does not work in this canvas size. I might have to, change my strategy. God, more fucking Shovel Knight music. What is happening? feel like I might have to redo this one. I'm not like super confident in it. Oops, I forgot the boots. Wait. What kind of boots? Cross that bridge when I get there, I guess. When we gonna play Fort? But gosh, I don't know. I mean, I should try it at the very least. Just need to set up a time for that. There you go, boots, whatever. Really? Fine. Playlist really said, "Oh, I'm being talked about again. Let me show my appreciation."
update on the rat situation. I think I'm
Little
finally
update on the rat situation.
happy. My rat look is getting so good. Just like, let me know what you think down below. Thanks. Just like,
I don't know. I'm not really feeling this one. hate it the less I look at it, but I don't know. We'll see. No. No. There you go. It might not even be necessary, I'm not sure. Whew. I'm getting tired. I just started, I can't be getting tired. Might be time for a stretch break soon. Alright, I don't have this saved as anything. Hold on. How long have I been excited? Calm your ass down. What you getting excited about? Sit down. Okay. Almost 2 hours, man. Well, actually, it has been 2 hours. Yeah. Okay. That is not at all what I was expecting. I was thinking something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I think I might get up and stretch for a minute. I feel like I'm falling asleep. So, I will be right back. Just hang tight. Okay, I'm back, I think. I do not have the energy for this, man. Oh. Come on, wake up. Wake up. Okay. I didn't turn my AC on. That was like one of the things I was gonna do when I got up. Whoops. The hell? Come on, music. There you go. Yeah, let me actually go turn the AC on really quick. See if that helps. It's too warm in here. Okay. It's better. Then it turns into a copyrighted stream halfway through when I start blaring my edgy music. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I could use a laugh. Oh, hi, Mad Rat. You'll get your turn, don't worry.
Looks like you're a bit too late, Sonic. Eggman, haven't we heard this song already? Wait, you're right. I've already heard this song before. It doesn't matter. Get a load of this little creation. Behold, the ultimate Werehog Remix Remaster.
Alright, you.
Now this is epic.
You can't say epic, Sonic. That's so cringe.
Mad Rat dead.
1,000-year door.
Let's go. You know, I had thought about putting Invader Zim on in the background for one of these streams. I don't want to subject you guys to that, but at the same time, it would wake me up. Let me move the mic closer. There we go. So I'm not drinking coffee this time, I'm drinking decaf. Sorry, I lost connection for a minute. I think we're back. That's annoying. I don't like having to splice these after the fact. I'm getting a little tired of this playlist. Let me try something. One through 10 music, okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I've been meaning to put Mega Man music in my playlist. I just, it's a lot of games, and it's been a while since I played them, so I am a little lost on what I should add other than the 3 soundtrack. Because I really like 3. Alright, I was about to say, I did put it on shuffle, right? Oh, I forgot to add that to this one. Whoops. What is alone? What is in my sleep? Yeah, I don't think I hit shuffle. It's just been playing 2 music. Someone answer the phone, please. Alright. He wanted one more, but I don't remember the specifics, so let me check that really quick. It all sounds like ringtone music. Shut up. Okay, a fire baton. Alright. Okay, let's see if I can do one more. Trying to figure out the pose I want to do. Alright, I got something. Wait, can you just listen to this free? On YouTube? That's not true. Nah, okay, where is my custom mix? There it is. This is my instrumental playlist of the Blur Bomber album. It's got a mix of Mega Man and Sonic in it, so it's perfect for those who don't want to listen to the rap version. Hold on.
Service!
Are we still here? The stream dropped again. That's irritating. Stop doing that. I think it's fine, maybe? Something like that. The stream keeps stopping on my end, so I'm probably just gonna let this play and then call it. It's getting a little annoying. I don't know what's going on with it. But hey, I got 2 sketches done out of 3 that I need to do for this, so that's pretty neat. Let me reset it, because there's a lot of delay. Okay. Anyway, I'd like to get the sketch done tonight, but I don't know if it's going to be on stream. This is going to be a pain in the ass to edit later. That was loud. Sorry, I didn't realize it was so loud. Yeah, it keeps cutting out. I'm just gonna call it here. But 2 hours in, that's not too bad. Internet's just being really particular at the moment. It's whatever, it's an art stream night, so it's fine. Thank you all so much for watching. I will be finishing up Coffee Talk on Wednesday, and of course, usual art streams on Saturday. Sorry for the rocky end of this, but I think we still made a lot of progress anyway. So, with that, I will see you guys next time.